When you're building out a Jeep for adventure, every inch of space counts. And in this video, I'm working on a 40% seat delete storage system that'll give me more room and better organization on the trail. If you're here watching this video, you've probably already researched and looked online for systems that's already pre-made that you can order, and you know they're expensive. I've probably got about $150 in this project right now. Let's get right into the meat and taters of it, and I'll show you what I came up with. So when you remove your section of seat, your main structural support is going to be these seat bolt areas. That's what you're going to base your whole build on and build off of these. I went to Tractor Supply and bought these 10-inch L brackets, 2 of them. Re-drilled the holes out big enough for the seat, and they had to be spaced just a little bit offset in order to get the right height. This is my drawer that I've already pre-made. The whole idea of this seat, I needed somewhere to store my batteries, the camera batteries, drone batteries, while I'm on the trail. I was always fumbling around and having them plugged up and laying in the floorboard, and I was getting tossed around and stuff. And I wanted a drawer that could be the battery drawer. So this is what this whole system is going to be built for, is for storage for batteries. So here you've got your drawer. I've got it lined up. These drawer slides, that's just aluminum angle. That's all that is, aluminum angle. And something my mother taught me, she works at our family's cabinet shop. In the old wooden drawer slides that they use, you could use a bar of soap, and that'll slicken them up just enough to where the drawer slides in and out easy. So got that ready. Now we're going to start our bolts in the hole. They ain't going nowhere. You'll notice back here on the back of the drawer, I done a relief cut right here. It was with my initial thoughts that's where I was going to run my power cable in for my charger, but I've since changed that up, and I'm now going to be running it in through the bottom here and the front section. So here's my drawer that I have made. Just got some simple L brackets on the inside, and these drawer pulls are from Amazon. They wasn't very much, $5 or $10, but there's my drawer. And I had to raise the bottom of it up, that way it would clear the rail here at the door, so it's not completely at the bottom. When you're working with contours such as these around the body panels and stuff, cardboard is your friend, whether that be metal fabrication or carpentry. And I'm gonna stop right now and say, I am not a carpenter and I am not a fabrication person. I'm a piddler. I do what suits me and what saves me money. Here's my next piece. That's going to be the front piece here. It slides in here just perfect. There it is. Slides in. Matches the contour here nicely. Here's the next section I built. This is going to be the top platform. You can tell I done a relief cut on the middle of it here, and then put the inside braces. That way that would sit, and then made a lip that catches right there, locks in place. And I put strap anchor points on the sides, That way I could anchor it down. Now for the back, securing it to the back of the Jeep, there's a seat bolt right here. I think it's about a 14 millimeter. And I've got a metal L bracket on here. So that slides in there. So everything's in place. Put the drawer lid back on. Locked in. What do you think? So up front here, on the front seat, I removed these anchor bolts here to the seat. And I've got these strap brackets here. And my Blue Eddy charger is going to sit right here. And it's got handles on either side. And I'm going to use lashing straps to lash it down. That way the Blue Eddy charger will not move. This is the USB charger I got off of Amazon. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 USB-C ports and 2 USB-A ports. Runs off the 110 on the Blue Eddy. So that's going to get fed in to the front hole that I've got drilled for the drawer. Pull the drawer out here. Let's go ahead and remove this again. So that's going to come up through here. Leave me enough room to plug it into the Blue Eddy. Get me some cable tie downs. Okay, I found me some cable straps. I could secure this. There we go. And that's going to run back up into the drawer. And I got the hole in the bottom of the drawer. There. There we go. So the charger gets plugged in. Charger will fit right in there. I'll probably either put some Velcro on this and Velcro it to the side, or cut me a small block of wood, maybe an inch or two, and wedge it in there. I really don't, I like the idea of the Velcro better than the wood. I'd preferably rather have it in the center for cooling purposes. Maybe I'll do 2 small blocks of wood. I don't know. I haven't got that far yet. So, drone batteries and the other camera batteries. Well, that's tight fit. Might have measured that a little bit too tight. But there's those two batteries, chargers, and I probably fit some other stuff in there. But there again, probably going to have some type of way to secure this to keep it from thrashing around. But anyways, it's 100% better than it thrashing around laying in the floorboard, driving the trails, trying to charge. I've just got to nail all this together yet, screw it together. That's the final fitment. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. Houston, we got a problem. The drawer latch catch on the inside is catching on the drone batteries, because the drone batteries are so stinking high. This catch right here. Alright then, we're going to step back and pump. And here it is with the Blue Eddy in plugged up to the charging block. My tolerances were so tight I had to remove the latch catch on the top. I hadn't accounted for that. See, that's why I said I'm not a carpenter by far. Yeah, the latch catch was catching the top of the drone batteries and wasn't letting them come out. I mean, yeah, it'd be great to have it where it would secure, but honestly, that drawer is so tight and it can't come open with the door closed up against it. So it is what it is. It's great. So there it is, folks. About $150 worth of materials. I think it's going to work great. Next part of the project, I'm going to create a panel right here that goes all the way up to my rear shelf here. That way I can mount some stuff up here on it, and it just cleans up the look. Only thing left I got to do now is just shoot some finishing nails in it, secure it all together. I think it turned out pretty good. That's probably going to do it for this video. I know it's a short video and no professional. Like I said 5 times before, I'm no professional, but this is going to work great for me. I've got these lashing straps on the side. I can lash stuff down to the top of it. I've got this super duper secret hidey hole in the middle. Got a place to put my camera batteries and charge them while we're driving. Don't have to worry about them getting thrown around and getting lost, getting broken, getting damaged. But I'm going to put another panel up here, like I said. That way I'll have some additional mounting options. I may throw that into the end of this video to let you see how it turned out. My name's Will. If you didn't already know that, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, please go back and watch them. We go all over the country, centrally located right here in eastern Kentucky. We like getting out and exploring and adventuring in the Jeeps. Here we are a few days later after working on this project. I think I got it pretty well nailed down the way I like it. Check it out and see what you think. I've got this small compartment here. I was able to put all my tools in, get them out of the roll-up bag, and I utilized the small separate bags that come with the roll-up bag to put in here. And each one of those, you put them in individually and they fit very nicely. Keeps all the tools still organized, but they're in here away from the large bag. But I'm able to put them all in here and they fit very nicely. And the main component that I was really going for was storage for my batteries and battery charging while on the go. And this works out great. Got my USB charger in there that is run out and fed to the Blue Eddy, so I can keep my batteries charging while we're on the go consistently. I added some strapping to the sides. That way, whatever I do put up here, I can strap down. I got the Blue Eddy lashed down to the seat brackets, so the Blue Eddy is secured. Ain't gonna be a projectile in case we have to stop real fast or get in an accident. But all in all, I think this project turned out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. I was able to utilize some old Smittybilt seat cover bags that came with the seat covers. I still had them. I had never used them. Those are going to work out real nice there in that location. Just shows if you got a little bit of patience and a little bit of time, willpower, you don't have to spend $1,000 on a seat delete. All right then. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Love you, mean it. Bicycle.